We're on his road trip with him, and we're discovering more and more things every time we have an opportunity to chat. But before we talk to the main man who makes this all happen, we want to explore some of his advancements that he's been able to acquire over these past years that he's been in the music business. First, we want to take a look at his equipment. As you can see displayed in front of us, we have a Audio Pro micro mix. Now, he wants the best in quality sound, he tells us off camera. So not only does he have one, but in fact, he's got two mix boards. And to make sure everything is well packed, put together, and will not slip or slide around, he's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Can you believe this? 6 rolls of duct tape. I'll tell you, this is a road trip. Now, besides the duct tape and the mixer boards, Brian Hunt wants the best in quality sound. He wants his voice to be picked up in every possible dimension. So, instead of being a 3-dimensional mic system, we've got a possible, I believe that's 14-dimensional mic system here, so that we can get every little blurb that he spills out as he sings, "I've Got the Blues." And chords, I'll tell you, we've got 10,000 feet of chords, enough to go from here to Saskatoon and back. You can believe it. We've got 2 high-speed CamCon recorders, which allows the sound from the piano and Brian's beautiful voice to mix together and give him this quality sound that he's looking for. Not only do we have all this, but we have something else. Kev, you can explain this.
Well, Quinn, you're not going to believe what I found, but look at these. Look at these. Can't believe the size of these speakers. Look at this side, huge woofers, big bass pits. I can't believe it. Can you imagine the decibels coming out of these?
And here we are in Brian Blues Hunt dressing room.
Hey, look at that. Check out the sign. He's got everything.
I've got the Blues Tour with star Brian Blues Hunt.
The blues.
Lo and behold, there he is, the blues man himself. Brian, it's a privilege that we can come into your dressing room like this and interview you on the spot. We want to ask you a few questions right now. The first one is the tour that you've been on across Saskatchewan. How has things gone so far?
Well, they've gone really well there, Danny. There's been no major problems. Pianist, she's holding her own, I guess. Not doing that great, but
You mentioned the pianist. Now, a lot of people through Time Magazine, People's Magazine, and those other popular books and magazines, of course, are asking about this person. Who is the pianist?
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, before we get to who do you think you are?
I'm his hairdresser. What do you think?
Sorry, but we're not here to interview you. We're here to talk to the blues man himself. Brian, who is this girl that you're with?
I'm really not sure what her first name is. I think it's Walnut or something, their last name, but you know, it's a new girl I picked up there. I've had about 10 pianists now, and I think I'm getting tired of this one even.
So we're looking for the axe to drop pretty soon.
Well, it could be very soon, yes. Out the door with her.
As we take a look at Brian Blues Hunt's future, we see that there's prosperity, there's fame, and there's glory. Fortune, of course, as well. But let's stop and turn the clock back for just a few moments and take a look at your past. How did you begin such a track that you're ended up at now?
Well, it's kind of a freak of nature, really. It's kind of like the Big Bang Theory, I would call it. Like, I was just kind of humming this tune one day, and some scout from some major music industry heard me, and boom, bang, there it is.
Wow.
And from that point on, you've ended up in this seat with this fame and glory riding on your shoulders.
Yeah, this very seat. Glory, fame, fortune, it's all there.
Quinn was in with the star. I decided to come in the pianist dressing room and get a couple questions from her. Now, I was just going to ask you, what do you think of the star, Brian Blues Hunt?
Well, actually, I think he's the ultimate. Like, he's just cool. But, you know, sometimes he treats me like dirt. Like, he makes me push him around everywhere he wants to go. I have to carry the sound equipment. But you know what? I think I'm
We're back in Brian Blues Hunt's dressing room. Hunt, an amazing comment from your pianist. She tells you that she loves you. What do you have to say about that?
I say, well, that's what they both said. Basically, when it goes that far, they're out, so take it as you want.
All right, back to your tour now throughout Saskatchewan. Maybe you can just list off some of the places that you've been and that you hope to go as you tour through this great province of ours.
I've been to Wartime, and we've been up to Lloydminster, all the way up to Uranium City. Great place. We go there again. And that's about it, I think.
And now we're in Flin Flon, of course, at Border City. You mentioned Uranium City and the great time you had up there. It was a track that you took all the way to North Saskatchewan. What are a few words you could say to your fans up there?
Like to inspire them, you mean?
If you want to inspire them,
Okay.
you're the blues man, you've got control.
No doubt with that. I would say, eat a well-balanced meal, brush after each meal, take your vitamins, go to bed early, and eat all the junk food you want. I don't know, something like that.
Would you please cut that out? We're trying to conduct an interview here.
Sorry, I gotta get a new girl here. You're all weird. Okay.
With one of Brian's many fans out in front of the concert hall. Sir, what do you think about Brian Hunt?
Well, as far as the music, like, it's the best. It's blues, man. It's blues. Piano player is, oh, she's the best. I haven't heard any better. And just Brian Hunt himself, oh, he's the best, man. And I like it the way he encourages us to eat our vitamins and brush our teeth every day.
Thank you very much.
We're back in Brian Blues Hunt's dressing room. And Hunt, I want to thank you first off for taking this time out of your busy agenda, your preparation for your concert tonight, just to